What is that in the back seat?
I don't know.
It looks as though we've been in the car for hours and hours, but I promise you it has not been that long. The thing is, Jackson hasn't been feeling so good, and I think he's just not getting enough sleep. So even though we've only been in the car for a few minutes, as soon as he gets in the car and gets buckled in and he can't move around to keep his self awake, he falls asleep. So we're on our way to Walmart. We've got a few things to go buy. We had planned to go to the state fair today, but Jackson was not feeling so good, so we did not. So we basically hung out at home all day, letting him just watch TV and lay around, and now we have things that we need to do. So first up, Walmart. So I guess it turns out he was not ready to wake up. Hi, dude. Guess I'll carry him for a minute. So as soon as we walked in, guys, we found the back to school clearance stuff. So we got a bunch of stuff really cheap for next year. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's more. We found more back to school supplies in the back. Check this out. It's all clearance back to school supplies. So this week at school, we have a couple of special days coming up because we have to take cupcakes for our 2 birthdays in the same week, you guys. On Tuesday is Jackson's birthday, and then on Wednesday it's gonna be Malia's birthday. So we have to get 2 times the cupcakes and take them to classes. Jaxie,
What?
we're gonna buy your cupcakes today, and we're gonna wait and buy Malia's cupcakes on Tuesday because her birthday's not till Wednesday. So what kind of cupcakes do you think you wanna have for your class? You like cookies and cream cupcakes? What's the other kind gonna be? Red velvet. Oh my gosh, look what I finally found, you guys. Ginger. I have been looking everywhere for this, and finally, among all of the garlic and cilantro and other things they have in here, I finally found ginger.
Enjoy your airwick scented oil warmer and pick up your favorite fall scents like pumpkin
we just
spice
got the warmer.
and apple cinnamon today.
Yes, we have a free warmer.
Oh, this is a long machine.
Okay, Walmart's done. Now what?
Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen, are you hungry? All right, fine. So guys, how was your Dairy Queen?
Good.
Dinner was pretty good, but we had a little bit of a disappointing adventure at Dairy Queen because they got a little bit busy after we got there. A whole soccer team showed up and they all ordered ice cream and food. So the whole soccer team had to get their food at the same time we were getting ours. Our ice creams, our Dairy Queen Blizzards, were served a little bit melty, and they didn't flip any of them upside down. So just kind of being a smart aleck, I asked the employee, I said, isn't it your policy that it has to be served upside down? Well, none of ours were served upside down.
Or it's free.
Or it's free. It says on the menu, served upside down or the next one's free. It's like on the bottom of the little pumpkin pie blizzard sign. Anyways, but we did not get any of our blizzards served upside down. So she said, I'll go check with my manager. And she came back and she said, well, actually, if they served any of them, if they flipped any of them upside down, then you can't get any of them free. And I said, well, not to be a stickler or anything, but she didn't turn any of them upside down. And I'm thinking at this point, it's not a big deal. They're just going to give us free blizzards. And, I mean, who doesn't want a free blizzard, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So she came back and she said, what flavors did you guys want? And I said, oh, no, we already ate those. We don't want another ice cream. We'll just get them for next time. Oh, okay. And she left. And she came back a few minutes later and she said, actually, we can't do that. We can only replace them today. Who's going to eat 2 blizzards in one night that's not dead?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Nobody, especially little kids. They're not going to eat 2 blizzards in one day. So we left. We were disappointed. We did not get our free blizzards. And I wouldn't have even mentioned it if it hadn't been on their menu, that if they don't flip it upside down, then it's free. So we did not get our free blizzards. We had to eat slightly melted blizzards, and they didn't even replace them.
But bottom line is, it's not necessarily about the free blizzard, but it's about the policy. The policy is there. It says you get your free blizzard, and they didn't honor it. So that's the big issue. Not necessarily that, oh, we didn't get the free blizzard, because who cares? Just if you have your policy, I mean, if you state your policy.
If it's their own policy, they wouldn't honor their own policy. And if it hadn't been on the menu that that's what their policy is, we wouldn't have even asked.
Let's go. Let's go.
Jackson, you have a weird thing in the front of your car.
I can buy this.
Oh, you're gonna buy that? How much is it?
$1.50.
That sounds about right. Yeah. I bet when you get home it costs you more than that to keep it alive. It's like getting a 13-cent goldfish.
No.
It costs a lot to keep a 13-cent goldfish alive.
No.
It does, really.
It's a fish.
Hello, fish. Dad, why are we at Hamadapot?
Because I want to see if we can find a staple/nail gun for mommy's projects.
We need a staple/nail gun.
Right. So we have some ideas to do with pallets. We're gonna put them together, and we need to nail them. But I think a
Aren't
nail
pallets already put together?
Well, we took them apart. We need to send them and then do this project that you have in your mind.
Yes, that's exactly it. But Dad can't find the staplers and he won't ask, so we're just gonna wander. Are you a stapler? Are you a stapler? Stapler. Oh look, here's the blower you need. Here, Dad, I'll get you a blower.
We'll find more for like, oh, my hair, I need to dry my hair.
Okay, so now in all seriousness, what is such a tiny blower actually used for? Because it's teeny tiny. It's what in the world? It's very compact, but what's it for?
Like in your hair area.
What do you use it for besides your hair?
Well, it's actually a pretty cheap blow dryer.
I'm pretty sure this is not going to happen. I thought they would be significantly less expensive than this. There's a $69 one. Still, I think that's a little higher than we were hoping to go
Are they
for something we don't really need. This is pretty funny, you guys. We have always called it Hamadapot, and this one's Homer Depot. Apparently, Homer Depot. Maybe we pronounce it wrong. All this time we thought it was Hamadapot. It's Homer Depot. Ugh. Homer Depot. Homer Depot. Not Hamadapot. That's silly.
Depot.
Obviously. So, I guess we're gonna pass up the idea of the nailer, and instead Dad's gonna get his wish and we're gonna get a blower. Lame, Dad.
Done, bye.
Guys, who had a good blizzard? Me. Who wished they would have actually honored their own policy? Me. I think it's dumb that they have a policy. Why bother advertising a policy if they're not gonna support it?
They should have at least given us a coupon.
I know, right? I don't know. They should have done something.
At least they should have gave us one free chicken tender.
You had an extra chicken tender that you didn't even eat.
No, we didn't want any food, and I mean,
We just wanted them to honor the policy that they themselves advertised.
they don't have any.
The blizzards that they gave us were good. They were just melted. So we ate them because they were busy. And it would have been nice if they had honored their own policy, since it's their policy. It's not like I came in demanding that they give me an extra one. It's their policy. They offered it.
I mean, they might not have had anything in Canada. You know, I doubt they're gonna remember if they wrote, that IOU for blizzards.
Well, there had to be a way that they could give us coupons or something, because it's a Dairy Queen policy. It's not just like their manager decided to do it. It's Dairy Queen itself.
Technically in Dairy Queen, you're supposed to go like this, and then if it falls out, or if it drips, then you get one free.
No. Served upside down, or the next one's free. That's what it says on the menu.
Yeah, but whenever they do, they just go.
No, I know. Yeah, that's all they have to do.
No,
But
they
that's
don't.
but that's their own policy. They have to turn it over and show you that it's thick enough it won't fall out of the cup. That's Dairy Queen's policy. So the fact that they wouldn't honor it is nonsense. So what I did was I went to dairyqueen.com and I left them a comment. I know that's really, really hardcore of me.
Did you put your hand on your hip the entire time you're doing it?
Yes, I did. Absolutely.
I'd like to talk to your manager, please.
Except that I was typing on a phone in the car. All right, guys. Who had fun today?
Me.
Who's glad we got a whole bunch of stuff we didn't need at Walmart today?
Me.
Me, because I think we'll eventually need it, so I guess it's a good thing to have it.
So it's not like we don't need it.
Yeah, we don't need it right now, but we did save some money for next year already. And we already have it, so we won't have to buy anything next year. I mean, we'll have to buy some, but we won't have to buy anything that we bought today. We'll save the money completely next year. Ha 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 ha. It'll be like it's free next year.
In my blizzard, there was only 3 pieces of cookie dough.
Lame.
And nothing.
Well, guys, time to send my Smartypants assist to bed. Look, it's yawning. I saw that.
No, it's not.
So,
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Want to make this channel strong? Share it with your friends. And now, good night, YouTube. See you tomorrow. Subscribe. Please subscribe now. Poop. Oh, my free ice cream.